You will bring about the destruction of the German war machine, the elimination of Nazi tyranny over the oppressed peoples of Europe, and security for ourselves in a free world.
Alright, well, we're here in Brian's garage. We're building a Faraday cage, which keeps electromagnetic waves and radio frequencies out when it's properly made. We're starting with what is an old bird cage here. Just to demonstrate before we begin, we have the EMF detector, which the light will turn just to show that it's not working right now. Got the EM pump here. So to see that the light's turning red, which means the EMF detector is going off. When we get done building it, it should not do that. We got aluminum screening that we're going to wrap around and try to make a tight seal. And like I said, at that point, nothing should get through. Radio's frequencies should not come through. And the theory here is that we can use the Ghost box or any other radio for that case to hopefully allow spirits to speak through while cutting out any outside interference. Alright, well, we'll be back in a few minutes once we get... Alright, well, a couple hours later,
it's on my foot.
the box that we started out with, we got... Hang on a second. There's the radio. See the inside of the box. We've wrapped it thoroughly with aluminum screen and coated almost all of it with aluminum tape. And we have a ground wire going outside to the stake in the ground.
The radio.
Alright. So, radio. You can tell it almost cuts out just as it is. Still working on the lid a little bit, getting the attachments done on it. But as you can tell, it, I don't know if you can hear it or not, all you hear is static. So that pretty much accomplishes the purpose we were looking for. Like I said, still work on the lid a little bit to get a tight fit. Just got this on here for weight. So that's about it. You got anything to say, Brian?
So our theory behind the Ghost box working inside there, the radio frequencies. So when we do go through the radio frequencies with the Ghost box, it shouldn't have any radio frequencies whatsoever move in there.
So basically, some of the speculation that any responses you get through the Ghost box are actually radio signals or radio interruptions. This clears that problem up and makes it only static.
This is just one of our trial stages here, but we're actually probably going to take it out on the field and see if we can get some things to talk through it. Obviously, there's not any spirits or anything like that back here right now. Let's try it out. Let's see if we can get something on there.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, sit at 100 millisecond and forward. You can hear, the radio station's cutting through right now. stick in the Ghost and the Faraday cage here and see if we get a response. As of right now, there shouldn't be any radio frequencies coming through. Is there a spirit in here? You know, it'd probably be better too if they brought it to a location that's haunted. So, I mean, there was stuff answering us before.
Well, you actually had the EMF detector go off once too, so.
Yeah, it's going off by itself.
So, what about new toys we can play around with and test out?
Obviously, we need to go to a location that has something. Alrighty. Excuse me. It's cool though. Took about an hour, at least an hour.
About 2 hours, probably.
2 hours?
Yeah. Like I said, we still gotta finish getting the lid done somehow.
We'll see if it changes.
It's actually working without the lid for the most part.
Yeah.
Too. Once we touch it, we can. Once we touch it, we can pretty much hear stuff. The stations again.
For the most part, it works just fine. For our purpose, anyway.
Especially for a trial model.
It's not gonna block a EM pulse or anything like that. But this is just a trial and error kind of thing, and see if we got it. That's pretty much what we got it built for, is to block out all radio frequencies, and it works pretty well.
Yeah.
For that matter. Alrighty. We'll see you in the next investigation.
On the eve of this great adventure, I send my best wishes to every soldier in the Allied fleet.